talk to you about some patterns I picked out. And then you tell me, would it work with Ankara? And then, you know, based on, you know, your principles, if you wanted to see them right quick, about the, I think you had 4 or 5 ways to put it together. So let me get this off the floor. Okay. So, and then maybe with these patterns, you'll be able to tell which one of the contrasts that you would do. Okay. So I picked these out because, you know, I'm totally, you know, dressmaker, and I can use patterns, and then I can kind of hack patterns, all that good stuff. Yeah. But I picked these out based on the fact that they were already kind of divided up into some sections, and I thought it would work, but I want you to tell me for sure it would work. So shall we get started? You want to start talk about the different styles first, or you've done a whole lesson on that already? Yeah,
and I don't even know how I came up with that. Basically, it was just on a regular day walking over here in my studio. I was like, a lot of people have been telling me they love to mix and match, but they just find it a little tricky, like knowing what will work. Right. So I just sat down and I tried to remember the ways I usually do mine. Yes. So I decided to list them out. Okay. So the first thing I would do, so this is something I just came up with during one of my work sessions. The first thing I typically tend to do, the first method I do is small prints and bold prints. Okay. So
small and bold.
Small and bold. Okay. So when you have a pattern, a fabric with bold prints, you want to find another fabric with almost similar colors. Doesn't have to be too similar, but at least one of the colors should be able to match on both fabrics. You want to find a small print of that to match with the bold print. Okay. So because you want the small one to be able to complement and not overtake the bold print. So that was one method. The second method was the same fabric, 2 different colors. So sometimes we have same design of fabrics, but they just made them in several other colors. Right. Like what I have on, there is a blue of this. Right. There's a green. That? Yes. Yeah. So you could easily mix those 2 easily without even having to worry
same about print, it. Different colors.
Same print, different colors.
We got that.
Yeah. So the other one is same colors, different print.
Okay. Same colors, different prints. Okay.
So say you have a fabric that is predominantly red and white, and then you have another fabric that is not the same pattern, but it's also predominantly red and white. Maybe in different proportions of the red and white. Right. But the fact that they have the same color scheme going on, it could work.
It could work. Okay. Yeah.
So, and then the fourth, which is the most fun one, which is where people are allowed, like is allowed. Okay. Is the one I call random selection. Oh. So this is the one where it may not work for me, it may work for you. Right. This is solely based on your preference, your own style. Okay. And I always like to emphasize on that because people sometimes are held back because they think it doesn't work. Okay. The fact that somebody else thinks it doesn't work doesn't mean it doesn't work. If it works for you, it works. Okay. That's just the way I see it. So
I'm random style. Okay.
Feel free and just have fun. It's all about the colors and you know. So those are the four styles that I came up with.